What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday evening, night before Thanksgiving. One more day until episode two goes live on YouTube, and we're going live here on YouTube to give you guys a little bit of background information. So I'm gonna wait, see if you guys are dropping in. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know who's in the chat. Where you from? I want to know where you're from. Let me know where you're watching from. 97 Shitbox TJ, what's up, man? Welcome back. I think you've been on pretty much every live stream so far. Rusty Bar. Roll call, Rusty here. Hell yeah. What's up, Rusty? Good to have you on. Jonathan Greenroy, what's up? Welcome back to another Flex Rocks and Rollovers live show here on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining us. From Phoenix, Arizona, Chapter 13 JKU. Hell yeah. New Hampshire. Oh, we were just there. That more why we were in New Hampshire later in the year. Louisiana, Mike Lee. Awesome. Maryland. Frankenstein 4x4 from Arizona. Mobile, Alabama. Man, everywhere. That's awesome. It's crazy from where people are watching us now. Crazy feeling. Perry, Oklahoma. Jonathan Greenroy. Hell yeah. Mischief Maker. Holly, and Walt. Either or. Awesome. Good to have you guys on here too. Hello from Utah, she says. Very cool. Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, good, guys. Welcome. Welcome to live stream number 4. I hope you guys had a good week. Let me know how your week went. And obviously, we're here to talk about Rain of Rocks. So that's the big topic for today. I want to hear you guys' feedback. I want to hear, let's just talk about everything. We may even do a little, maybe a reaction video today where we go into the video and rewatch it together. Maybe skip through some stuff to make it not too long, but we'll hit some of the major key points from the show and talk about them. And maybe I can give you guys a little bit of background information on some stuff and just tell you guys how the day went. It was such a wild day. Obviously, these shooting days for Rain of Rocks especially go all day. We meet early, we meet the night before, all go to dinner, and then the next morning we meet up early and then we start knocking out interviews and all that stuff. So I'll give you guys basically the whole day, how everything went down and everything that happened behind the scenes here on this live stream today. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, stick with me. In the meantime, drop me some comments. I want to know how you guys liked this last Rain of Rocks. I want to get some honest feedback here. Don't be negative, but be negative. Tell me what you didn't like. Some constructive criticism is always welcome here. So would totally like to hear that from you guys, either positive or negative. So first of all, did you guys watch it? I hope everybody that's following this channel is watching the big videos like Rain of Rocks, Hell and Back, and all that stuff. So Rain of Rocks episode 1, Little Caesars Adventure Off-Road Park, just released last Sunday. And then tomorrow, the second episode already drops. So right before that happens, I figured we go online here, meet up, and talk about it. So, and get you guys excited for tomorrow for the second and final episode. It's just a 2-part series this time. But yeah, I'm excited to drop it. I'm really excited to put the whole thing out there. And then maybe you guys also understand why we cut it where we cut it, because we didn't show the entire run of Obstacle 1, 2, 3. We didn't show every single driver. We did not show John Tillman, and we did not show Jeff Lyons making Obstacle 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of an odd cut where we made the cut. So in the second episode now, you'll see John Tillman's entire run, the orange Hemi JKU, and Jeff Lyons' entire run, the Toyota FJ looking rig. those two guys you weren't in the first episode at all, so you see their entire run plus everyone then hit in obstacle 4 and 5, which are the two final gates that are basically bring you out on top of Little Caesars. And man, tell you guys, that exit used to be a cakewalk. When we first did when we first did Little Caesars, the first time we've run it, that obstacle was like, just the way out. Like, you put your tires on it, you gave it a little bit of go juice, and you were up it. It wasn't anything crazy. Now, oh my God, like, again, especially Adventure Off-Road Park, guys, you know how wet it is there. Adventure Off-Road Park is a slop fest. As soon as just the smallest amount of rain hits the ground, Adventure Off-Road Park completely turns into a giant nightmare. I mentioned that before here. And that's kind of what we had to battle with. And that really, really, really made this entire production a lot more complicated than it was supposed to be. And also took, just pushed everything out, made everything take forever, So that's also, you saw it in the video. There's nothing I don't need to pretty talk it or try to hide it, but obviously we ran out of daylight once again. That happened to us at the very first Rain of Rocks at Chickapin, the very first one we've ever done, and then never again after that because we thought we learned. And then at Little Caesars, same thing happened again. So it went dark on us pretty quickly throughout the shooting day. Luckily, though, I think we still kept it pretty fair, even though it got dark at a certain point. We had most of the people already run up a good amount of the trail, so most of the people that had to run in the dark, everybody ran the same obstacles in the dark. So it wasn't unfair at the end of the day. So let me see what you guys have to say. Let me quit talking here. All right, I'm super curious what you guys have to say. First of all, BC Canada, the unexpected off-road. That's awesome. People from Canada tuning in. Then Richard Hurst from Georgia. Telika Boy here, Ronald Sami. That's awesome. Alrighty, now let's get to sorry if I don't read every single one of them, but I do want to get to the Rain of Rocks part here. Rain of Rocks is the next King of the Hammers. Ooh, that was a big words, man. Those are real big words. I don't know about that. Who knows? Maybe. Who knows where we're going to bring Rain of Rocks one day. I never want to say never, but those are some big words, some big shoes to fill. Then Sasquatch Off-Road. I was expecting a bit of a longer video. We were really debating about just making it one single video, but the way we ran it, since it was just that one trail, and the way we shot it, I didn't want to, just release one single video for it. And a lot of people, like the hardcore fans, the hardcore enthusiasts, people like us that we're all on here right now, we can sit through an hour-long Rain of Rocks show and have a blast and just can nerd out on everything that we see, right? Unfortunately, the majority of the internet, and a lot of other people just don't have they have an attention span that's tiny little bitty bit. So we kind of have to start catering to that as well. We see that in our analytics, that people just don't watch super, super long videos. At least, again, the super hardcore nerd, yes, will, people like us. But then again, we have to find a sweet spot there. And I mean, the video was around 20 minutes long. That's still a pretty long video. So next video will be around the same length. Again, Episode 2 drops tomorrow. All right, back here. Liked it all. Next season, do a budget class. Yeah, I've been reading that a lot. I think we have to. I think we really do have to. Morgan go to a tree climber. Not sure what that means. Anyways. Corey Williamson, Southeast Rain of Rocks is the best. I agree. I mean, we haven't done the whole, the one in Texas was so much fun too, but for what it is and just for the action you're getting from every obstacle, man, I love it. I think Rain of Rocks is really made for East Coast terrain. I think if you bring it to the West Coast, if you want the same amount of insane action out of a West Coast Rain of Rocks, you have to get pretty dangerous, I think. Honestly, I think it will get really, really dangerous because, you either slow crawl it and you have it or you don't, but the fast pace, action, the intenseness that Rain of Rocks East Coast brings, it's just hard to beat. And maybe I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I agree on that. Absolutely. Anyway, Rainer Rocks is the next King of the Hammers again for the regular guy or girl. That's exactly what we thought. That's why we, kind of left big influencers out of Rain of Rocks until today, because we really think it is so cool to have something where the everyday dude can be a part of, and that's really what Rain of Rocks is all about. Like, good people, true enthusiasts, real off-roaders with rigs that they built by themselves, that they maintain themselves, and just true drivers, like just driving people, not just because you have social media following or whatever. Like, the people that we invite to Rain of Rocks are the real deal, the true enthusiasts, the good old boys, so to say, and girls as well. Yeah, anyways, but that was always kind of the idea behind it, for sure. Where Hallenbeck, for example, you have a mix usually. You have some, cool influencers, and then you have, your everyday guy that kind of mixes. But for Rain of Rocks, we usually keep it that way. But who knows? Maybe we'll do something like that and change it up too, and do a Rain of Rocks full influencer edition with everybody, like Bleep and Jeep, Offroad and Chill, Harley, Light Bright, who knows, Nate, all those guys, everybody out there pulling up to the same obstacle and then competing. Who knows? That might be kind of cool. It might be fun. All right, let's dig through your comments a little bit more. Episode was good. Need Big Silver and then next time. Man, Peter Snoodgrass, dude, that would be awesome. Big Silver is definitely a cool rig for it. A little bit too much of a buggy, but who knows? Jeff Lyons. Oh, God, we got Jeff in here. Jeff, that Tyler guy is a big goofball. He knows science, but I'm not sure it's enough to win. Ooh, shots fired. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jeff Lyons in the chat. Jeff is the driver of the FJ40 buggy. And, fun fact, I think I mentioned it in the episode, owner of several Little Caesars restaurants. Jeff Lyons is the sole reason how we got a little collaboration here with Little Caesars, and he is the guy that made the mascot happen and all that awesome stuff. So, huge shout out to Jeff. Thanks for your support and for making, this little fun gimmick happen. Super cool. Tim Whitley, it was way too short. We watched videos 1 hour long. Awesome, man. I honestly, I'm glad to hear that you guys think it's too short and not the opposite. But again, the hardcore enthusiasts can watch long videos, but for us, in order to, do what we do and get where we need to go and get the views that we need to get at the end, we think that shorter videos have to be what we have to do. But yet again, I will definitely get to the point and, talk to Yanni about it. See, maybe we'll do a uncut version once all this is done, and we just throw one big video out without anything and just, like a 2-hour Rain of Rocks. How, maybe we do that and just do another version of it where you guys see a lot more and with a lot less editing. Maybe that would be something we could do. Mischief Maker TV. Wait. What happened here? Donation from Mischief Maker. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ollie. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. That is very, very cool. She said, last time we spoke, you said you randomly pick a Super Chat user on this live to win a FRR sweater. So I'm trying to win. All right. We'll do it. Super Chat user on this live. All right. That's a good one, Holly, right there. All right. We're calling it out. Let me see which one we have left, and we'll do it. We'll do it right now. Whoever donates anything in the Super Chat on this live stream, I'll pick someone at the end of this that goes home with a Flexworks and Rollovers hoodie or t-shirt, depending on your size. Okay, I'll make 2 t-shirts. If I don't have your hoodie size, I'll give you 2 t-shirts, because I am waiting for the new batch of hoodies right now. I don't have it quite enough yet, but if you want to see one, that's what we got. So thanks to Holly, thanks to Mischief Maker, it's on. So we have those are the 2 we have. Again, I don't have all sizes available. But if I pick you and I don't have your size, I'll make up for it with 2 t-shirts. Anyways, if I do have your size, you'll get one of these hoodies. And with t-shirts, I also mean the Rain of Rock shirts. The brand spanking new Rain of Rock shirts in 2 colors. Also, that's available in the online shop. So, big shout out. Thank you, Holly, for that. That was a good reminder. I appreciate it. Oh, and there's already the first guy, Chapter 13 JKU. You're in it to win it, my friend. Thank you. That's awesome. Super cool. All right. Let's jump back into the live stream. Again, we're going to keep this going throughout this entire live stream. So whoever donates anything, you're eligible to win a Flexworks and Rollovers hoodie. And if I don't have your size, you get 2 shirts. It's on. So whoever wants to participate, go for it. All right. All right, Tim was the last guy. Tim said it was too short. Good. Maybe we'll work on something where we upload the long cut on YouTube for all you guys that want to see longer videos. Rusty. Yeah, science with the right foot. Quoting Tyler right there. That's hilarious. Oh, Eduardo Garcia. Are you coming to Puerto Rico? Very hot topic. Actually on my list of things to talk about. So stay tuned. We'll get back to that later on. If you're not busy by December 10th, the Sub-Zero Racing Boys are having a toy drive at the Cedar Canyon Ranch in Oklahoma. You should bring a toy and come out and play. I probably won't make that. That is right in the dead center of something else that we have going on. I'm so booked out for this year. I can't do anything out of schedule until mid-February, pretty much. It's it's going to be, like, I consider this usually my off-season, so usually between, second week of November till last week in January is usually kind of a downtime for me, and especially, like, when it comes to traveling. Not this year. This year is terrible when it comes to that. I love it, don't get me wrong. I love all the travel. I'm so thankful that I can do what I do, but there's no downtime this year. So it is what it is. Oklahoma Wheeling 4x4. You are also in it to win it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Highly appreciate it. My man. Jay has offered a dig. Love you all. Can't wait to wheel with you. Hell yeah. You got plenty of opportunity to do that next year, or even this year still. We're still coming out to Windruck December, the weekend of the 4th. So first weekend in December, we'll be at Windruck with Offroad and Chill. Harry Messerschmidt, come to Pennsylvania, Roush Creek. I know, I have to go. I had never been, and everybody keeps telling me I need to go. God damn, Jay. Jay is Offroad a dig. Thank you. Next one. Man, we're getting, the pool is getting bigger of those that can win a hoodie or 2 shirts. Super cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What? Mike Lee? You're crazy. Is this for real? You're nuts. That's that's way too much. You guys are crazy. Thank you. Thank you. We're definitely gonna put it to great use. Any money that we're making on these chats, I'm telling you guys, will be put to great use. So we have a lot of projects coming up this year that we're kind of out of budget for, but I still want to do them. So this kind of stuff really, really helps. I'm telling you guys. And I said that in previous live streams already. The biggest support you guys can give us, besides stuff like this is obviously straight into my pocket. Like, speaking honest with you guys, this is totally perfect for us because, we're doing this on a Wednesday evening, and this is not expected by any means. I don't do these live streams for this kind of stuff at all. I don't do content for this kind of stuff at all. I don't charge for my stuff. Anyways, this kind of stuff is what makes it happen. So between merchandise and little donations here and there, thank you button on YouTube, and just a simple subscription, like subscribing to us on YouTube and watching our videos and, buying our merchandise are the biggest things that you guys can do to support us. That's why we're pumping out high-end merchandise with every big release that we're doing, and, even, throughout the year like that. So that's really something I can't stress enough. Our content is free. We spend tens of thousands of dollars for productions like Reign of Rocks and whatnot. And that money, that is all getting financed because of, guys like you and, donations and merchandise and YouTube at the end of the day. So just to fill you guys in on that, how that works on my end. So it comes from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. Seriously. Every single one that's donating here. Man, I can't even keep up, so this is great. You guys are freaking awesome. 97 Shitbox TJ, and Andy Overby. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you. Keep up the amazing work, brother. Kick Andrew in the knee for Melissa and I, Andy says. Will do. I hope to see him here soon, so I'll let him know. Parts are cheap, letter E. JS Off-Road Addict. Thank you, man. Thanks for your donation as well. Super, super appreciated. Man, even 2 of them. You guys are nuts. Awesome. Thank you so much. That really, really helps. Let's see. Where we at here in the chat? Let me go back. I don't want to miss anything. Good evening. Can't wait for episode 2. The Canoe Crawler. Yes, episode 2. I am so excited, guys. I can't even tell you. Dad. Elijah Naranjo. Sorry if I don't pronounce my German spell. I can't even pronounce half of the English stuff I'm speaking. So sorry if I mispronounce your name, sir. Anyways, he's asking, are you ever going to build a buggy or just stick with a Jeep? Good question. You know how this stuff goes. You go back and forth with, you have a million ideas, and every 5 minutes you completely throw everything overboard and start over and come up with a new idea. I still really want to build my buggy. Buggy is on my list of things that will happen. But I said that in the last live stream already. The buggy, for me, for the resources that I have available, will take, at least 2 years, at least. Where I put all of my money, everything I have in, probably maybe even 3 years of putting everything that I have in it without having an outcome, without having the vehicle there. It's just money going in a box that I can't open until 3 years later, theoretically. So for that reason and many others, I will most likely put the buggy project on hold because it's more something that I personally really, really want to do. But I think overall for the channel, it might not be the smartest move because it is too expensive. It takes too long. And yet again, for people that aren't hardcore enthusiasts, like, the people that are on here right now, us, it might be a little bit too far-fetched and a little bit not relatable enough. And I think what Flexworks and Rollovers really, what's an important cornerstone of Flexworks and Rollovers is still being relatable, being in a vehicle that has a tach on the back that you can drive to the bar and to the grocery store after a day of wheeling. And that's just, a vehicle that, everybody that's watching could potentially have sitting in their driveway, and a, $100,000 plus buggy is just not as relatable. Plus, it's just, there are so many, we could have a conversation for 2 hours by, going back and forth on that, why it's a good idea to have a buggy and why I really want a buggy and why it's maybe not a good idea. So, long story short, I think the next project is going to go into the opposite direction. Instead of going with something that is, way, way, way crazier than the Jeepster, we're going to go in the opposite direction and go back to the roots, so to say, and take you guys with us on that journey and go back and build something classic, something old school, and just basically beef it up so we can wheel it hard and we can do trails that you guys would have never thought, smaller vehicles would be capable of. So we have a lot of cool plans. I don't want to give out too much, but we have a lot of really cool plans for that. And the new vehicle is coming. The new project vehicle for the channel is coming. And it'll be way more exciting at the end than a buggy. I guarantee you guys, we have more fun with it. We will create cooler videos with it. We would just enjoy it a lot more, and we can do it a lot faster than anything that's buggy related. So much to that. By the way, guys, got my Gearhead coffee here again. These tumblers are on sale now. Gearhead Coffee was so awesome and made these Flexworks and Rollovers Gearhead tumblers for us to have for our productions for the gang. And they made a couple extras. And those extras, they are actually putting on sale right now in combination with a bundle. So on the Gearhead Coffee website, you can now buy a Flexworks and Rollovers bundle. And that looks like this pretty much. So you pay $100, and for $100, you get Actually, two. I already stole one, sorry, but so I can't show you two. But just imagine there would be two of this right now. Best coffee on the planet, the Texas Beatlock Pecan, the coffee that we all drink. Everybody, every time you see an off-road personality post a picture of a freaking coffee, this one right here. This is, and not just because it is off-road related. These guys support what we do, and why would I drink a coffee from a company that doesn't support what we do? If there's an option like this, that's the first reason. And B, it's just, I'm telling you guys, even if you don't like coffee, this is the best freaking coffee out there. It is delicious. The freaking pecan flavor in this, natural pecan oil, whatever flavor. I'm not a coffee expert by no means, but this stuff is fantastic. So the $100 box contains one of these guys, two of those, and one of their gear oil, which is the dark roast blend, just as a different flavor. It also has that in there. It's a little string bag, Flexworks and rollover stickers, a Gearhead Coffee snapback mesh hat, and the rub, brake dust. So this is like a meat rub, Beatlock Texas Pecan rub that you can put on your ribs or, you know, chicken wings, whatever you want to use it for. Super cool. Chicken wings is what I mainly use it for. But yeah, that's basically it. And that thing is now live on gearheadcoffee.com. And again, it is very, very limited because it's literally just the leftovers that they're putting together into a box and offering on there. And after that, we'll never make this one again. So it's kind of a one-off. If you want one, get one now. It's a cool little early Christmas present for someone. Whatever you want to do with it. And I'm telling you, the coffee's delicious. Man, we have even more donations dropping in. Thank you, guys. More people signing up to enter our little spontaneous hoodie giveaway here. Initiated by Mischief Maker, by Holly. Great idea. Germ Ryan, you definitely killed it, man. Thank you. Turkey Gobble Gobble. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Robin Collins, looking forward to the off-road field trip at Roush with you guys. All right. So, yeah, off-road field trip. I think they posted the dates already, the dates and the locations. Check out off-road field trip website for new information. It definitely recently got updated. It has a lot more info on it now than it had a few days ago, and the schedule has quadrupled. It's huge. They come everywhere. So if you guys are interested in that, check out Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip website and see if they come anywhere near you. And I guarantee you it's a good time. It's definitely a good time. And we'll trail guide a few of them this year. So, Rusty saying, love the mascot. Yeah, that was just the coolest thing. Going to Little Caesars and having a Little Caesars man there. Hello. Again, like, we'll get to that here in a minute when we start actually going a little deeper into it, but there's a lot of backstory on that too. If you're around some more, you need to meet up with Jay's Offered It Great people. Yeah, of course. I know them. I know them well, my friend. Frankenstein, do you still do it with everyday rig that still have OEM equipment, diff, engine, TKs? Yeah, again, that is something that our next build will be will be catering towards that. So everybody that wants to see a budget build, everybody wants to see small tires doing crazy stuff, everybody that wants to see old classic cool Jeeps, all of you guys will be very happy with what we're doing. Jimmy Smith says send it. Man, yeah, JS Off-Road Addict, Jimmy Smith, cool shop, or somewhat recently opened up a shop, I think in Missouri, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I've known this man for a long time, back from Green Country Off-Road days. Mischief Maker, we have to convince Marvin to join Ultimate Off-Road at Roush. Yes, I mean, yeah, maybe that was the time for me to finally come up there. I haven't made plans that far yet, but who knows, maybe. Do a budget build, old rusty Gladiator or something old school. Yeah, even cooler than that. Will you be... Is there a schedule showing events will be at Windrock? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Like, go if, for those that are interested in coming to Windrock on the 1st December weekend with Offroad and Chill. They have a Facebook group, a Facebook event set up with a bunch of information that you can access through their Facebook page. So if you have any questions in that regard, please go straight to them and message them on Instagram or on Facebook. But yeah, I still need to get the Jeep ready. I need to change out my sway bar. I broke the outer sleeve of my sway bar. Kind of weird, never happened. I have no idea how it happened, but it did. So I'm waiting for a new one there. It's already on the way. And I lost one of my headlight bezels in Sand Hollow just coming down the mountain. Whenever I made it back down to camp and I looked at my Jeep, it looked all sad because the rings around the headlights like just fell off. So and obviously I lost them. So I had to organize me some new ones, and that's a lot harder than I expected to find those. I mean, even though it's a Jeepster, the headlight and the headlight grill, like the center of the grill, is basically a CJ7, but even those are completely sold out from every OEM manufacturer, so I was able to find some used ones. I still just need to paint them and then slap them on. So sway bar and then some cosmetics, and then Jeepster should be good to go for Windrock. See what else we got here. Harry Messerschmidt, thank you, sir. Very loyal supporter here, Harry A. Messerschmidt Jr. Definitely always been in our live chats, always in our comments section, always on social media, like in Facebook and Instagram. Super cool, man. Highly appreciated. I just want to let you know, man, we see that. I want to tell all of you guys, if you think that your comments and your likes on social media are unseen just because they're not always commented back or liked, trust me, I read everything. I read every comment. I read every message. I'm pretty good at responding to every message, even on Instagram and whatnot. If you message me with whatever you got, like literally whatever you got, I always answer messages, and I see every single comment, no matter if it's on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, or TikTok, or whatever. I read them all. I see them all, and every single one is appreciated. So. Elijah Narado, I'm not sure if you already answered this question, but are you coming out to Arizona soon? I have not answered that question, and I have nothing in the works to come out to Arizona, but I would love to. I mean, I got my West Coast fam with Bronson and Jess from Rec Gear are right there, so I always have a reason to go to Arizona, and I love the wheeling there. It's my favorite West Coast wheeling is Arizona wheeling. I can say that for a fact. Oh, man. All right. So, I talked to you guys about the Gearhead bundle. Again, if you guys want one of those guys and a bunch of coffee and a hat and Flex Rocks and Rollover stickers and a meat rub and all that stuff, go on the Gearhead Coffee website and get the Flex Rocks and Rollovers bundle before it's sold out. So, there's that. Then, I have something else for you guys. Black Friday is what, tomorrow? No, day after tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so yeah, Black Friday is approaching. I'm going to give you guys a coupon code for Black Friday here already in the chat that you guys can use for our online store if you want to purchase merchandise of any kind. And I will post this code publicly tomorrow, so if you want to post it or give it to your friends or whatever, feel free, but I kind of like an exclusive from me to you guys. We have a coupon code that is active on the website now that will give you free shipping on everything. You get free stickers with everything, and even if you order a sticker, you'll just get another sticker. So you just literally get a free sticker with everything. And every 5th order that comes in gets a free t-shirt. So every 5th order, and just trust me on that one, I'm the one doing the packaging. I'm the one doing all of this. So every 5th order that comes in will get a free t-shirt. If you ordered a t-shirt already, I will match the size, and if you haven't ordered any merchandise with us before, I will default it to an extra large unless you put something in the order notes. If you put something in the order notes, hey, if I win a free t-shirt, please make sure it's size then I will make sure that it is that. If not, I'll default it to an extra large. Or to whatever you previously ordered. If I see, hey, he just ordered a large shirt a month ago, I'll send you a large. So in case you tell me otherwise. So anyways, the coupon code is back up and bump it. Back up and bump it, all lowercase, all one word. That's all it is. All lowercase, all one word. Back up and bump it. All lowercase, all one word. Now, for the FlexRocksRollovers.com website, for literally anything FlexRocks and Rollovers related, that's on there. So yeah, you're welcome. You guys can use that. That code will stay on live until Monday, Tuesday probably. But again, it's live right now. So if you guys want to get merchandise for a little, at least you don't pay shipping, you get a sticker and eventually a free t-shirt, then check that out. Back up and bump it, all lowercase, all one word. Go for it. Yeah, and again, everybody else will get it tomorrow. You guys get a little early access to it. Scott, man, another one. Thank you. Keep up the great work, but don't share it with Andrew. Man, I haven't seen Andrew in way too long. We need to reconnect and do something together. We will here very shortly. I'm planning on meeting Andrew at Morris Mountain Off-Road Park to go to the Thanksgiving Throwdown that they have. Awesome event. But I'm seeing 80% chance of rain, so I am not 100% sold on it, to be very honest with you. I am usually not a good weather wheeler, but Morris Mountain, as much as I love this park, oh my god, if it rains, it is just the absolute worst. It is nothing but mud, and by mud I don't mean mud, but I mean clay. It is straight up clay, and as soon as water hits it, this park becomes such a slop fest. And last time I went there, and it wasn't even raining on the day, it was raining the day before. It was so muddy, I couldn't, it stained my truck tires, it stained my it was, the clay is so aggressive and, stains every tire you put on it, and it's just, I don't want to ruin my truck again, I don't want to clean my Jeep for 3 days again, and, it's just a slop fest if it's wet, so I'm not really sold on it yet. If the weather, if it's better than 80%, I may give it a shot and meet Andrew there and have a good time, but 80% chance of rain in that park is, not a good time, honestly, unfortunately. It's one of my favorite parks and run by amazing people, but as much as I hate it, man, on a cold Thanksgiving weekend, I'm not in the mood for it. I don't feel it right now. All right. So I gave you guys the Black Friday deal. Again, for those that have missed it, back up and bump it, all lowercase, all one word. Gives you free shipping, free sticker, and every fifth order gets a free shirt. I almost kicked the camera. All right, we saved it. We're good. That must have looked crazy for you guys, the whole thing just shaking. No, I just, I have a little tripod here with a camera on it, and I kicked it, so it almost fell. Okay. We got that. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Then before we let's jump into Rain or Rocks. It's time. I mean, we already talked about a bunch of stuff, but for Rain of Rocks, we have a giveaway running right now with 4-wheel parts that you guys probably seen in the video, the giveaway that we talk about in the Rain of Rocks video, and that is if you click on the Rain of Rocks video and you watch it, you're subscribed to our channel, very important, and you all you need to do is put your best guess in the comments of who you think is going to win Rain of Rocks. And between all correct answers, we're giving away a $1,000 4-wheel parts gift card. So even if you already watched the video, go back to the video. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel for sure. Make sure you're subscribed, and then just comment underneath the video who you think is going to win. Not this video, the Rain of Rocks video. Rain of Rocks at AOP episode 1. The last video that was released last Sunday. You click on it, you post in the comments who you think is going to win this, and between all correct answers, we give away a $1,000  4-wheel parts gift card. Super awesome. Super, super awesome from 4-wheel parts to step up that big, a $1,000 gift card. That's a big deal. So all you need to do is put a comment on the video. That's all you got to do, and a $1,000 4-wheel parts gift card might be yours. And tonight is your last chance. Tomorrow, when the second episode comes out, you know who wins. So tomorrow, that whole thing is over. So tonight is your last chance to do so. Scott Bloom, when my LJ is done, I'm gonna come wheel with you guys. And yes, that southern muddy clay is terrible. Yeah, you know all about it, my friend. It's no fun, especially again, like it's just when it's wet too, when it's like really raining and it's supposed to rain for 3 days straight. I'm not in the mood for it. Oh man, I already see somebody's already ordering merchandise, and it looks like the coupon code is working because the order amount is very weird. That looks like it worked, and the shipping wasn't applied. So I hope that worked out. If you're in the live chat and you're just purchased merchandise on our website and everything went smooth and the coupon code worked, let me know in the chat really quick so I don't have to check on it later. So let me know if you did that or not. Alrighty. Yeah, so 4Wheel Parts giveaway $1,000. You can win a $1,000 4Wheel Parts gift card by doing nothing but putting a comment underneath the last Rainer Rocks video. And all you need to comment is who you think is going to win. That's it. So, pretty easy way to win $1,000. And 4Wheel Parts gift card, I mean, come on, they have everything. Like they might as well give you. We might as well give you $1,000 cash. You're probably gonna spend it on the same stuff. So, all right. All right. So yeah, for tomorrow again. Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Reign of Rocks episode 2 and the final episode drops tomorrow morning 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on our YouTube channel. So we'd love to see all you guys come in early and yeah, check it out right off the gate, and then let's talk about it on social media. Like I love it when you guys post stories from watching the video that we just released. So definitely you guys are great on that. Keep that up. So we share every single one of them. So if you guys are watching our videos, make sure you take a quick photo, you take a quick story, you post it up, you tag us. We'll make sure we share it every single time. Definitely super appreciated and very cool. Always good to see that. Yeah. Other than that, man, what a crazy day that was. Reign of Rocks was, next order. Bam. You guys are awesome. Freaking merchandise orders dropping in as we speak. I love it. You guys are great. Again, Mischief Maker made a call out here in the live chat and said everybody that puts a donation into the super chat, no matter how hard the donation is, enters a giveaway for a Flex Rocks Rolloverse hoodie. And if I don't have the hoodie in the size that you're wearing, you get 2 t-shirts. Those are the hoodies you can win. Those are the 2 that I have. Not in every size, but in most sizes. So give it up. Any small donation I'll put you into the pot to win a hoodie. Man. But again, like, you guys are getting a good niche. You should see Mounts Giving tomorrow here in MI. Not sure what, that doesn't ring a bell. Cool. Code worked for me. Don't tell my husband what he's getting for Christmas. Robin, you're awesome. That's hilarious. But good to see that the code worked. So for everybody that's in the chat, you guys want to get ahead of the game, you can use code BACKUP and bump it, all lowercase, all one word, in our online shop for free shipping, a free sticker, and every 5th order gets a free t-shirt. Boom. So, all right, let's move on to some Rainer Rocks talk here. Besides the fact that, like I said, those days, the days that we shoot these events on, it's always an all-day production. So we call people up. I pick people throughout the year, and most of the time I pick about half of the people throughout the year, the other half of the people right before the event, because people jump off, people cancel on me. It's always a nightmare to get the right people. I'm definitely putting that on my to-do list for next year too, to have a better, like a sign-up sheet or something, so you guys can put an application down, so I have a bigger pool of people to draw from, because it's always frustrating for me to, invite people over, a time span of 2 to 3 months, and then a week before the event, all of a sudden, people start, calling in and sending messages that they can't make it, and this and that, and then you have to mix around, and then you have to replace people, and then you can't have the diversity of vehicles that you're, aiming for having, because all of a sudden, the two Toyotas and the Suzuki you were planning on having in the competition canceled, so now you can't find a replacement, and now it's all Jeeps. That's exactly what happened this time. It is what it is. Those are just the small complications that I still have to work out, and I think for next year, I am going. I'm trying, if I have the time, to set something up on our website where people can submit applications, so I have a bigger pool to pick from, and I don't panic every time somebody cancels, because last minute finding somebody that does something crazy like that is just always hard. What we got here? What do we got in the chat? Ever been to Kentucky? Man, many times. We got so much Kentucky wheeling content on the channel. We got some catching up to do. We even did a Hell and Back in Kentucky. The first one. Ray Collins, Marvin, what am I getting for Christmas? Man, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know. I have not even thought that far yet of Christmas presents and whatnot. Ugh. Gonna cost you a t-shirt, Robin. That's hilarious. All right. Anyways, so much to that. That's why this time Reign of Rocks doesn't have as much variety in vehicles as I usually try to have. Because, certain people had, unfortunately couldn't make it and canceled last minute. And then you have to mix in those people that can make it, but, maybe, again, just have a Jeep, which that's the number one vehicle in the Southeast by far. Like, the percentage of Toyotas or other built vehicles out there here are very, very low. At least on that quality of build that we're looking for to compete in something like Reign of Rocks. That's it's super hard to find. Anyways, but Adventure Off-Road Park was the destination this time. Super, super happy with it. One of my favorite parks, one of our go-to parks. Like, we've done so much content out there before, and I don't know how many times we've been there and how many videos we shot at Adventure Off-Road Park. Just a great, great park. Right north of Chattanooga. If you guys never been, it's probably the rowdiest park in the Southeast, or, one of the rowdiest parks, or if maybe even the rowdiest park on the entire East Coast. It's pretty crazy, and definitely home of rock bouncing. A bunch of hill-killing rock bouncing got started at AOP, and is still being held at AOP until today. So, the park is definitely rough, and it's getting worse and worse every year. They totally have trails for everybody, but the amount of hard trails that it has is second to none, for sure. So AOP is super, super cool park, and we all met the night before. Like I said, we all went out to dinner. There's a super cool restaurant bar that's way on top of the mountain. And you basically, I don't know how many 100 feet you are. You're on top of a freaking mountain on a bar that's built on a cliff that oversees the entire state almost. It's super cool, and it's right there. So we had dinner there all together and a couple drinks the night before. I had just an absolute awesome time. And got to know each other a little bit and hung out, and kind of a good warm up. And I think we even posted some photos of that on social media early on, us all sitting there drinking. Had a good time. God, sorry, I think I have a cold coming. My throat hurts, and I'm starting to get sniffy and congested. It's not good. I just got over one, and I feel it coming again. Oh God. Trouble is in the chat. Tyler is in the chat. Overtimer Garage. What's up, man? Now we got trouble. Trouble is in the house. Sorry, my throat freaking, I don't know what's going on. That's why I keep trying to breathe and drink, and it just hit me 2 hours ago. All of a sudden, I started blowing my nose every 5 minutes, and just from one minute to another, I was doing yard work all day, got inside, and it just hit me. Anyways, AOP, definitely, Little Caesars is a trail that's always open. You guys can always come to Adventure Off Road Park and hit Little Caesars and check it out. Definitely tag us if you do, because it's always fun to watch. It's always a good time, and not many people do. Um, a lot of people were talking crap on the internet about us not doing the first ledge. So just as a FYI, the first ledge at Little Caesars, we bypassed. We basically came in Headshot, which is the trail next to Little Caesars, drove up the first obstacle, and then cut over into Little Caesars in order to avoid that first waterfall, because it is impossible at this point. Like, we have people in the Southeast with really capable, high horsepower rear steer rock crawlers, purpose built moon buggies. Cutler Fab, for example, one of like this most advanced rock buggies that's in the Southeast right now. He played on it for hours and couldn't. I don't think he made it. Had to winch at the end of the day. So there's absolutely no way any of the rigs that attended Rain of Rocks would made the first waterfall. It's impossible at this point. So it would have been super frustrating to watch for you guys at home, to just watch a competition where everybody either rolls or breaks or doesn't even make it to the obstacle because it is so boxed in and that you diff out everywhere. It's super frustrating. So we skipped the first obstacle all along. But, and here's a little piece of information that you don't know from the video, the first waterfall was supposed to be a bonus challenge. I really, really wanted to make it a bonus challenge, and people like Tyler, who's in the chat right now, and Jeff, who's also in the chat, wanted to hit it, said, hey, let's, once we're done with the competition, we'll circle back around and then see, what happens. And we had some people lined up for it. The majority actually wanted to at least put tires on it. But again, unfortunately, we ran out of daylight. And that was also caused because, these productions just take forever. And none of them is ever like the one before. So, like, learn from the previous ones, or like you think the more you do, the better you get at them. No, they're always different. Everything is always completely different. Everything we planned for never happens, and everything that we don't plan for does. So that's just how it goes every single time. So we were planning on putting the first ledge into the competition as a bonus line at the end. And unfortunately, again, it was like close to midnight by the time we made it off the mountain, so there was no way in hell we would have been able to run the bonus line and run that first ledge. But again, if anybody out there is feeling smart and thinks that we should have done the first ledge and we didn't run Little Caesars because we didn't run the first ledge, go run it. Post it, tag us, and if you make it unassisted over the first ledge, I will send you personally a big swag pack or something. I'll give you one of everything I have here in your size, all right? And I don't know, I'll draw you a sticker with a congratulations and my signature or something. I don't know. If you make that climb, if you make that obstacle, you earn something, man. I'll make you another Rain of Rocks trophy. Definitely, I don't think a full-bodied vehicle, I must say, I don't think a full-body vehicle can make it up it. Yeah, overtime, I said, it was freaking pouring once we finished. That's another thing. So around I don't know, I think we made it off the trail at 11:30. And man, as soon as we hit the bottom of the trail, or not even, some of the guys were still up on the mountain recovering broken vehicles and whatnot. Well, the majority actually was. And the sky opened up. I mean, it drizzled and rained and showered on us every now and then throughout the entire day. But as soon as the last guy ran, or as soon as we called it, man, the sky opened up. It opened up. And like I said, I don't want to spoiler anything, so I can't tell you exactly what happened and why those guys were stuck on the mountain for so long. But I can tell you that several of the participants were stuck on the mountain trying to get off the mountain for hours in the absolute downpour with no light, and vehicles that were complete just trail plugs, wouldn't not drivable. So it was a very, very interesting night. And also, again, after the second episode drops tomorrow morning, on next Wednesday, we'll do another one of these, and then I can tell you some really crazy stuff that happened right at the end. So I can't talk about it right now because we aren't there yet. But after tomorrow's episode, I'm telling you guys, we have a lot to talk about. And there's a reason why we had to end the night at a certain point. So, again, I don't want to spoil anything. Just tune in tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern time. But yeah, there was a lot of things that went down, especially towards the end of the night. Tyler just said in the chat, it was not ideal, but it was fun. That's a good way to put it. It was a night for the books. I think we all, made certain experiences that night and all said, at the end of the night, hey, I don't think we'll forget it. That Ian Harkins, 10 of 10, would do it again, even with the rain. Man, we had a good time. It was chaos. It was the most chaotic, most hectic, most hurry up and go production we've ever had, I think. Compared to the shootout, Rain or Rock shootout in Alabama went so smooth, and we had such a good time. It was so easy, and we had enough daylight. Everything was perfect compared to this one. And you'd think you have one absolute perfect production where everything just ran smooth. You think, hey, you got it by now, and then you come to AOP and it's almost like you're doing this for the first time again, because everything is always different. You can never expect the same production to go down twice, even if you're shooting the same thing. Just never happens. Tyler, gotta run. Y'all have a great holiday weekend. You too, sir. You too. Have a good holiday weekend. Thanks for joining the chat. Man. Yeah. Okay. So another thing that happened throughout the whole production was, we had to battle with the rain. So every now and then, we had to turn cameras off and move equipment around. And that's why, sometimes, we just couldn't run anybody and we had to wait. And, that's nature though. And it's it's not a big deal for us on the production side, but then for you on the viewer side, it may look unfair sometimes because Mac, for example, when he went, Mac had a complete dry course on the first obstacle at least. When he cleared the first obstacle, it was dry. By the time Tyler ran, it was already drizzling. By the time Ian Harkins came, it was raining, straight up raining. So obviously they found a completely different course than Mac did when it was dry. But that's nature. That's nothing we can influence, unfortunately. It is what it is. I'm sorry for those that had to run in the rain and that may have gotten a point less because of it, but it is what it is. And some of the guys that had to run in the rain still did pretty good. So there's that. Man, yeah. And then what's also really crazy is not only did it rain and we had to, postpone. Oh, God, sorry. In 1 second. Oh, this sneeze is stuck. Oh, sorry, guys. Man, now it's getting to me. Move right before Thanksgiving. It's exactly what I need now. Yay. God. Yeah, Ian says it's all good. It just adds to it. Absolutely, man. You're absolutely right. Another crazy thing. I didn't even think about that. So, something that you hardly see in the video is the transition from obstacle 1 and obstacle 2. So, when they come up headshot and then finish the first obstacle, there was a little stretch of grass that led through the woods into Little Caesars, into the second, third, fourth, and fifth obstacle then essentially. And that transition was super, super narrow and way off camber. It was crazy. It was so fun to see some of the guys, like my dad, for example, got major sketch on that. He drove around the corner, tried to line up in front of the second obstacle, and man, he was leaning hard to the side. Mac as well, some of the early guys that ran in front of the pack, drove this with 1/8 of a mile an hour just to not flip because the transition was so sketchy. Let me see if I don't even know if I have photos of that. But let me see. Actually, let's look through some pictures here, because I have a lot more photos than we have posted, obviously, and we'll probably not post all of them. Probably post a bunch more, but let's get over here to this screen. Bam! All right, now we're here. And we can look through some pictures together because, bam, I love this photo of Tyler. With the Little Caesars, man. Yeah, Ian Harkin, it was kind of sketchy. Yeah, that was sketchy. It didn't look like anything. When we designed the course, when, we had to cut some trees down to get from Headshot over to Punisher, which we had, to Little Caesars, which we had the permission for, we looked at it and it didn't look bad. But, sometimes as soon as you put a vehicle on it, everything changes. So as soon as the first few people ran it, we were like, oh, this was maybe not the greatest idea. So I'm glad we didn't time them, because everybody would have timed out between obstacle 1 and 2 just to get to obstacle 2. I don't know. We may have actually some photos in here. California Crawler, happy Thanksgiving. People, man, awesome. Thank you so much. You're obviously also now entered in the hoodie giveaway, so highly appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Making really good off-road videos isn't easy at all. You're definitely one of the best produced creators on YouTube. Man, those are big words. I appreciate it. Thank you. Man, and I keep seeing guys purchasing merchandise on our website with the new coupon code. That's really, really awesome of you. So if you're just now joining, coupon code back up and bump it, all lowercase, all one word, gives you free shipping, a free sticker, and a free t-shirt with every fifth order. So back up and bump it, all one word, all lowercase, now for our Flex Rocks Rollovers online store. Let's see. Good line now. Stephen Lindsay getting carried by... That's kind of representative. So honestly, between this photo of Stephen being in the arms of the Little Caesars man and this photo of the exact opposite, kind of is a pretty good representation of how the day went for each of those guys. So... Even Bargrass, happy Thanksgiving, great content. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Thank you so much. But yeah, kind of funny to see. So this is exactly how their day went. It really sums it up great. Okay, let's see. So this is obstacle 1, obviously. Also great shot of Ian Harkins right here. Super awesome. Here we got Stephen Reeder. Mac lined up on the bottom. Again, Stephen Lindsay, John Tillman. So John is one of the guys that you'll see in tomorrow's video, whose run we didn't show in the first episode. So you'll see John's entire run in tomorrow's video, as well as Jeff's entire run, and then obviously everybody else as well for the last 2 obstacles. Awesome photo of Mac here as well, just jumping that first obstacle, that first gate. Ian Harkins learning it the hard way that low gearing and slow crawling does, like you can't at AOP. Once it's wet, it just doesn't work anymore. Definitely learned it the hard way this time. My dad burning it down, man. His comments were funny. He never drove this Jeep as hard as I did. Bullshit. Bullshit. He's like, yeah, Marvin did. Marvin drives it hard, but my dad's never driven this YJ as hard as he did there. That's about the biggest lie that I've ever heard. Completely crazy. Let's see. I'm hoping that I can find some photos of the transition, but it doesn't look like we have any. Doesn't look like there are any. Yeah, anyways. Also great photo of Stephen Reeder. That was about the smoothest rollover ever. It went so good. Like, it hardly had any damage. I think he had not even a scratch. Like, look how the tree held him. It was perfect for him. It was absolutely, like, it could not have gone any better. He could have probably even driven out of this. Like, if he would have put it in reverse right there, it looks like it would have just stood right back up. So yeah, awesome. I mean, he was safe about it. I think it was his first flip in that Jeep. So it could not have gone any better. Yeah, slow motion. Ian Harkins says in the chat, absolutely. It was a slow motion roll. He did good though. Tyler the Wild Man bashing it up. Obstacle 2. My dad again burning him down. Man, Ian, that was so much fun. That was such poor emotion. What was going on between Ian Harkins and Andrew in that moment? And Andrew was like, "You, I asked you to give me another gear, and you gave me a gear." I love like that was one of my favorite parts. That was so cool, and it freaking worked. You could see the joy in Ian's face, just making it out on top. That was one of my favorite moments of the whole episode. It was just so cool. Also, good flex shot here. Man, that's awesome. Good photo of Ian. Mac and Andrew getting hyped up. Andrew made a good post with that today about just a nice Thanksgiving post that he put out. Also, one of my top moments with Steve Lindsay. That was absolutely funny. Andrew trying to tell him, where the skinny pedal is, and then Steven came prepared and just put down those socks. That's just the funniest thing. Super cool. Yeah, Steven was definitely a wild card for us. He got on board last minute, just simply because I would have never thought to invite him, but it was, this all happened right around Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion, so he happened to be in town for that, and all the way from Arizona. So we had some crazy nationwide attendance here. People from Washington State, from Arizona, from Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia. It was crazy, like literally from all over the place. South Carolina, like, damn, it was wild. Seeing all these pics makes me want a Juggy chassis California crawler. Man, most of these are really, or all of these are just still Jeeps. Ian Harkins, I think, is the best representation for that. This thing is still a Jeep. It still has a Jeep frame, a Jeep top. He just completely went above and beyond to make this a full functional rock crawler while still keeping a Jeep. So, like, it's crazy. There's so much work that went into this rig to make it perform as well as it does. And I don't know, the dovetail in the back and what he just did with his whole center console. He brought the whole cowl down so he has better visibility and like crazy. The things that he told me about this whole dashboard setup that he has now, super, super cool. And then obviously both sides and man, like this whole thing, his Jeep, we need to do a walk around on because there's just so much cool stuff. The more you look at it, the more you find. It's amazing. Very cool rig. Tyler's run. This Jeep, I don't know how this Jeep survived the beatdown that it got. I mean, everybody that was there said the same thing. Like this thing has to have unicorn parts in it. Like none of us understood how this thing did what came out in one piece. Like it was crazy. The beatdown that this Jeep's gotten and the amount of saves that he had. I think every single obstacle he approached, he almost rolled at least once, and he saved it every single time. And he was just completely wide open, make it or break it, and he freaking showed out. This was Tyler's moment, for sure. This was his time to shine. Super, super cool. Ian also says unicorn parts. Absolutely. Best example right here. I mean, that moment where he just completely got airborne. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Also, epic picture here. This is also what made the thumbnail. Epic photo from Stephen Reeder just climbing out of his Jeep. Super cool. He looked so angry, and yet he was so happy. And he was just like, the only thing I regret is that I didn't make it. He wanted to make it so bad. Oh, man. Also, killer shot of my dad just pointing down the hill. Also, sick shot. That little Jeep. It sure got a beating on that one. Moments before David, our cameraman that's on the side, got hit by a rock. and fell. Yeah, man. Yeah, so anyway, so the transition I was talking about earlier, see where our photographer is here? That is where the transition came from obstacle 1 into obstacle 2. And this right here is super off camber and goes straight down the mountain. So very, very sketchy spot that we super underestimated before we put tires on it. We just had no idea. No idea. Another great shot of Stephen. Great. Awesome photos of Stephen Lindsay right here. Man, it sucks that he came all that way and then broke right on the first obstacle. Like he said, like a 10-year-old U-joint that he never had any trouble out of. But then again, man, that's the Southeast for you, man. Like stuff that you can wheel 10 years on the West Coast will break here first day. That's just what it is. Tracy Statmill, hey, this is Tom Diviak. Logan and I had a great time being recovery crew. Oh man, that's awesome that you guys are on here. Yeah, so we got Tom and Logan. They were our head of the recovery crew. We met them in Harlan in Kentucky during one of the Ultimate Off-Road field trips. Father and son team, both of them drive super cool rock crawlers. Tom, the dad, used to compete in like the early rock crawling competitions, We Rock, E-Rock, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, they're just the greatest guys, and they helped us with recovery that day and absolutely killed it. Even the next day, the story that I can't tell you right now because I would spoiler stuff, the story you hear next Wednesday, Tom and Logan play a crucial part in that one as well. So huge shout out to them. We're definitely giving you guys a shout out in the second episode as well. So yeah, big shout out to Tom and Logan for doing recovery all day. Those guys were so on point. Big shout out also to Factor 55 and to Smitty Build for providing us with winches and with recovery gear and equipment for all that. Definitely helped us out a lot. But anyways, Logan and Tom, and I forgot they brought another buddy down. They helped, and I'm so bad with names, but they had brought another friend down. Big shout out to this guy too, because all three of you guys absolutely did a killer job all day and kept the show running. So big shout out to those guys. There's so many other people in the background that are helping on these events that, you know, we always try to give some sort of spotlight. They're always mentioned in the credits in the video at the end. And, you know, if we have footage of them, we try to put them in. In Tom and Logan's case, we definitely do in the next episode, I think. So big shout out to you guys. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Harry Messerschmidt, any plans on upgrading your dad's YJ from 39s to a larger tire? Man, we're talking about it on the phone right now. So he needs a new rear end. He has a Dana 60 with 40 spline shafts in the back. Shafts hold up great, but he keeps going through ring and pinions. We always thought because it's still the inline 6, it's only 39s, and the rig is built pretty lightweight, that he will get away with it and, you know, take advantage of the lightweight and the ground clearance that it has. But I don't know how many ring and pinions he has destroyed in the meantime. But so he's ready to upgrade the rear axle. And with that, he was thinking about going to a bigger tire. But now I think it will ruin the entire vehicle. The rig works so well for what it is. If he would go with a bigger tire, he would need to stretch it a lot more, be a lot longer, or it would be awkward and way too top heavy. So yeah, I hope he will leave it alone, and all he does is strengthen it up so he can beat on it even harder. But the rear again, like, he needs a different rear axle in order to do that. But I would hate for him to go on a 42, because that would change the entire rig. It would make everything different. Then all of a sudden he needs more wheelbase, he needs more power to turn him, and then again other stuff starts breaking again. So I would stay away. I hope he keeps it just the way it is, but, you know, with the improved rear axle. Let's see. I think we're pretty much at the end here. Here are the hero shots of Ian Harkins. Man, what a good photo here. Super cool. Yeah, those are just a couple edits that I'd made. That's pretty much it. That was Rainer Rocks for you guys. Let's go back to our standard video here. Bam! Live, we are back on the big camera here. Yeah, so again, I can only tell you guys so much about Reign of Rocks because we still have an episode ahead of us tomorrow, and the real big crazy stuff that happened behind the scenes happens at the end. So I can't talk about it right now, but it's something that we will touch in the next live next Wednesday. So definitely come back for that one. So, but until then, we have Reign of Rocks Episode 2 dropping tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time on our YouTube channel. Super excited to show you guys the grand finale and the part 2 of this Reign of Rocks at Adventure Off-Road Park. Oh yeah, my wallpaper. Yeah, that's a killer wallpaper picture. Yeah, from Hell and Back last year. The Jeepster on the cliff. Yeah, I can show you guys again. Go back, see what I'm talking about. This one right here. Sick shot. Yeah, we got some good photos out of that Hell and Back in Arizona, but just because it was so dramatic. But hey, Hell and Back is another topic for another day. It will happen. Obviously, there will be a Hell and Back this year. But let's talk about that once Reign of Rocks is in the books. So tomorrow is the last episode, so trust me, we'll be talking about Hell and Back way sooner than you think. Very excited about it. Cool. All right, so again, today is the last day, or tonight is your last chance to enter the 4 Wheel Parts $1,000 gift card giveaway. So all you need to do is head over to Reign of Rocks episode 1 that we released last Sunday. So the last Reign of Rocks video that's currently online. Click on it and type into the comments your best bet of who's going to win this Reign of Rocks series. So please do that. And all you need to do is comment your best bet. Just comment who you think is going to win, and you're immediately entered in the $1,000 gift card giveaway. And tonight is your last bet, because tomorrow morning, when the second episode releases, you will know who won. So then the giveaway is over. So tonight, every comment that comes in before, let's say, well, the video goes on tomorrow at 8:30. Let's just cut it off. I'll cut it off at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. tomorrow morning is the cutoff for commenting on that. And then we'll announce the winner on Friday probably. Let's get through Reign of Rocks first, and then on Friday I'll circle back around and announce the $1,000 gift card winner. So again, all you need to do is go to the Reign of Rocks Part 1 video, comment who you think is going to win. That's all you need to do. And obviously share it and subscribe. You have to be subscribed. That's one thing I forgot to say. You have to be a subscriber. But I'm guessing everybody that's on here already is. So Ian Harkins, I'd be down for another Hell and Back. I'm sure you would be, man. I would love to have you back. We'll make something happen again. Man, 97 shitbox TJ. That was Arizona? Yes, sir. The background photo, the wallpaper on my laptop, that's Arizona. Yes, sir. That was Arizona. Again, I don't want to repeat myself too many times, but it's a big deal for us, and a super nice Geister from Gearhead Coffee. If you guys want to get one of these limited edition tumblers, only a couple of them are left. You can buy them in the Flex Rocks and Rollovers bundle on the Gearhead Coffee website now. The sale just went live, so it's super limited. They have like 30 boxes, and then they're gone forever. So if you want a tumbler, 2 of the coffees, 2 Texas Beetlon Pecan coffees, 1 dark roast coffee, then you get a Flex Rocks and Rollover sticker, a Gearhead hat, and a bunch of other stuff. It's really worth it. It's $100, and you get this whole freaking package, including this awesome tumbler on gearheadcoffee.com. So check that out. What else we got? Puerto Rico. Somebody asked earlier in the comments, what about Puerto Rico, if I'm ever coming to Puerto Rico. Awesome news. It looks like I am. It looks really like we're going to make this happen. And in January, I think mid-January, I am joining Luna and Marlon with Offroad and Chill to go to Puerto Rico and hang out for, I think, 10 days. We're going to stay over there and create content and do something different. Rainforest wheeling. I'm super excited. It's super jungly down there. It's not rock crawling, but it's really built Jeeps, really built Toyotas, super cool stuff. And muddy jungle wheeling. So I'm super, super excited for that. I hope, I'm just going to say it here. I already did. So, now we got to do it. But I already talked to Luna and Marlon about it. Looks like we're all set. So we're going to book our tickets here soon. And then we're going over there in January. So very, very excited about that. I've never been to Puerto Rico. Super pumped about it. So that'll be a killer trip with some good content too. So very, very excited. Happy Thanksgiving, James Belcher. Same to you, sir. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I've seen your name pop up a bunch of times too. Very, very cool. All right, so time to wrap this thing up. Just ordered one. Woo! Pacific Northwest Jeep Girl. Also, super, super awesome supporter. Thanks for coming on here, and thanks for getting a Gear Coffee bundle. That's great. So since we're coming towards an end here, I would like to give you guys 5 more minutes to drop down any kind of donation in the super chat. Can be as low as a penny, whatever you want to give. And whoever donates something in the super chat is eligible to win one of the Flexbox Rollovers hoodies tonight. So I'll give you guys 5 more minutes for that until I pick a winner. And then that winner needs to contact us, or we need to contact them. We'll figure it out. I have never done this through YouTube, but I'm pretty sure you need to contact us. So you can get a hold of us, Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Send us a private message. I promise I see all of them, so I'm not even worried about it. 5 more minutes until I pull the plug and pick a winner for a hoodie. So James Belcher, El Yankee in Puerto Rico is awesome. I don't know what any of this means yet. I'm completely new to that scene. I'm just super excited to experience something new and another country on my list that I wheeled at. So that's definitely something for me, like crossing off places on this planet that I wheeled. And it's exciting to cross one more off, hopefully soon. And again, Wally does his thing over there. He has a cool YouTube channel and builds a bunch of really awesome Jeeps in Puerto Rico. So I'm excited to see him and see what he does. And yeah, spend a week down there, or 10 days almost. Super, super cool. Super cool. What are you guys' Thanksgiving plans? Let me know. What are you guys doing? Is anybody going wheeling this weekend? Again, I'm thinking about skipping out because of weather, but I don't know yet. Also, something that I recently set up is an Amazon affiliate shop, I think is what you call it. Basically, I made my own little Amazon shop of products that I use. And it actually, first I was like, man, what do I put in there? And I never really done that. But now people ask me, what camera gear do you use? Or, I recently recorded a video about what gear I carry in my Jeep and all that stuff. So now I have a website on Amazon where you can, see all this stuff. And like when I talk about a certain bag that I bought to keep my tools in, that's where you find it and where you can purchase it for yourself. And all it does for us is like Amazon pays us, I think, some recommendation fee, like a small, tiny amount or of whatever you end up purchasing. So we get a kickback on it essentially. So it helps YouTube creators like us if you shop there. Basically, if you're looking for a new bag or a new tool bag, whatever, and you click that link that we post. I think Holly has one of those affiliates too. Nate has one. A bunch of different YouTubers do that. To make it easy for you to purchase a product that has helped them out or helped us out, but also it gives us a kickback, and it's just another tiny, mini, tiny income stream for creators. So that is live right now. Let me look it up right now. I don't even know how to I have to put a link in our link tree on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot, and on our website, because I am not completely. Yeah, here. Let me see. Reaction. Bam. So I guess it is FlexRox roll. It is Amazon shop FlexRox rollovers. So this is what it looks like, and it's like food and snacks, off-road recovery gear, camera gear, tools, off-road clothing. So super random stuff too. So like on clothing, for example, my pants, the True Work pants, the FlexRox rollovers embroidered pants that I always wear, and then a bib that I wear in the wintertime. And now I just recently purchased these shoes. Again, I'm not getting paid from any of these companies, so do whatever you want to do. But this is just a hot tip. I just bought these shoes, and they're about the most comfortable wheeling shoes ever. And I think because they're skate shoes, you have feeling in them. They are a warm boot, they're waterproof, and you still feel your toes, which I always have a problem with. It's like the better the boot is that I'm wearing, I can't feel the pedals anymore. They're too thick. They're loose feeling. So those shoes right here, I'm excited to test them. I just got them in, and I just wore them around the house and like kind of just see if I walk, if I can walk in them, and they make a really, really nice impression. I'm excited to test them. That's my latest here. This is my latest wheeling related purchase, almost, is a set of new wheeling shoes for the wintertime. But it has all kinds of stuff. You guys heard me talk about German ketchup and all that. I've mentioned it a few times in podcasts and even in all kinds of situations and whatnot. So whoever knows me and has heard about the German ketchup, I put a link into my Amazon shop, and you can purchase German ketchup, German mustard, sweet mustard, liquid death mountain water, like the stuff that we drink and that we consume when we're on the trail. So Gear Coffee is in here. Stuff like this, which you will find out more about in the next Hallenbach. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, actually. Like, I spent some time and put some really cool items in here for you. I'm not going to show you everything, but like the snack department, the off-road gear and recovery gear department or folder on here, all this is worth checking out. So check it out, amazon.com/shop/FlexRox rollovers. I'm going to put a link on Instagram and Facebook and all that here shortly. But just so you know, Mike Lee, you joined the board. All right, okay. 5 minutes are pretty much over, but obviously I'm going to let you in. So thank you so much for another donation. Let me know when it's time for Hallenbach after Rainer Rocks in the books. Yes, I promise all of you guys will know when Hallenbach time is coming up on us. So Mikey Lee, you're the last one that I take on for the giveaway. Obviously, you guys can continue throwing money at the super chat. Every penny is appreciated. But that's everybody now that is eligible to win one of the two hoodies. So what I need to do is, should we do this live? Let's do live. Let's do a live drawing. All right, because it's I need a little bowl, or I have a hat. All right, got a hat. By the way, something Mac, one of the Rainer Rocks. This camera right here. Let me go back to the big screen here. You can actually see me better quality. Mac made this. Pretty awesome. I finally need to. It's embroidered and everything. Super nice. So Mac made a few of these for me. Thank you, Mac. Super cool. What do you guys think? Should we make them? Put them finally into production? FlexRox and rollovers, embroidered, FlexFit hats. Let me know. Anyways, we're going to use this to draw a ticket out of, and I'm going to write it, make the ticket really quick. Let me see if I find my scissors. They're over here. All right. We're going to do this the simple old school way. All right. So Mischief Maker was first, so obviously she has to be on here. I'll call her Holly on here. I'm lazy writing. Chapter 13 JKU is next. Chapter 13 JKU. Then we got Mike Lee. You did several. You guys are nuts. JS Off-Road Addict. JS Off-Road Addict. Oklahoma Wheeling 4x4. Oklahoma Wheeling 4x4. My handwriting is terrible, but I'm just going to do it the old school way here. 97 Shitbox. TJ. Andy. Overby. We only had one Andy in here. Then Ryan. Robin. Harry. All right, so we got those guys already. I got to cut them out first. That's everybody that fits on this part. I hope you guys are enjoying this quality content here right now. You guys should see me. I'm just cutting out little. Yeah, this is what we got. This is where we got our winners. All right, bam. All right, so we got everybody all the way to Harry right now. There's still a few missing. And now I'm gonna just rip the names off here and throw them in my hat. They're all the same length. There you go. Now, another piece of paper for the rest. All right, now we got Turfman 15, Scott Bloom, California Crawler, and then Mike Lee again. That's it. All right, 3 more. Bam. All right, 1. Bam, bam. All right, everybody's in here now. You can see every single name's in here. I can't see what's in it. Mike Lee, you're the all right, Mike. You deserve it, man. I only put you in here once, even though you donated twice. I only put you in here once. I drew your ticket. Everybody else is in here as well, as you guys can see. No idea who I was drawing, so congratulations, Mike Lee. So please reach out to me on Facebook, on Instagram, or send an email, marvin@flexrocksrollovers.com. Send me your name, address, and size. I need your size. And again, if I don't have a hoodie in your size, you'll get 2 t-shirts, 2 different t-shirts. I'll make up for it that way because I'm kind of running low on hoodies. So, Mike Lee, thank you. I hope you're still on here. I hope you heard this. If not, somebody that's still in the chat, write in the chat, Mike Lee won. I think I can even do that myself. Sign into chat. No, I can't. So somebody else tell Mike Lee that he won if he isn't already in the chat. Congrats, my friend. Thank you guys for all the donations in this chat. Again, this really helps us for upcoming projects. Stuff like Puerto Rico in January that wasn't in the budget. All this kind of stuff. Great. And then also, again, the Gearhead Coffee bundle is now available on gearheadcoffee.com. And for you guys here, exclusive only tonight, the Black Friday coupon code is now live, which is back up and bump it, all lowercase, all one word. Gets you free shipping, free sticker, and every 5th order gets a free t-shirt. So, bam. That's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Make sure tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., you're glued to your TV right before you get into your Thanksgiving stuff and watch Reign of Rocks. Or wait and watch it with your family members later. Or do both. Watch it by yourself and then again with the entire family. It's PG-13. It's family friendly. So make it part of your Thanksgiving ritual. Watch a Flex Rocks and Rollovers video. Reign of Rocks tomorrow morning, 8:30. Super pumped to put it out finally. So And just do me a favor, everybody that's on here. You are the circle. You are the freaking, this is the circle. This is it. Share it. Share it wherever you can. The more people like, comment, and share those videos, the more people we can get to the channel. So it really helps. Every view, every comment, every subscription, everything helps. So in that sense, thank you guys for watching. And I see you guys again next Wednesday when we talk about some other crazy behind-the-scene Reign of Rock stuff. And then other than that, tomorrow morning, 8:30, Reign of Rocks Part 2. So have a good night, guys. Adios. And